Hi, everybody. Welcome to tonight's class with City Market. We're doing Ethiopian Eritrean Atkilt Alicha. My name is Carrie. I am one who has been sending you all of the emails. So hi, nice to meet everybody virtually. If at any point you have questions during tonight's class, you can submit them in the question and answer box. You'll see that I actually put a little announcement in there a few minutes ago, so that'll show you where that is. This is the only time you'll see me on screen. Otherwise, I'll be behind the scenes and I'll see those questions as they come in and can forward them along to Mulu. So you'll hear my voice, you just won't see me anymore. We are so excited to have Mulu with us here tonight. And again, anytime if you have questions, feel free to put those in the chat. I'll send out a survey link tomorrow. Would love to know your thoughts on the class and ideas for other classes that you'd like to see. But I will also plug that this is our last month for virtual programming, and starting in June, we're excited to be able to offer safe, outdoor, distanced, in-person programming, which is super exciting. They just went up earlier today, so make sure you check that out and snag some tickets if there's any still available. I haven't checked recently, but starting in June, moving forward through the summer, we're glad to be able to offer in-person stuff to everybody again. It'll be so exciting to see people. So without further ado, I will turn things over to Mulu. Mulu, take it away and let me know if you have questions.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to be here. And I know some of you, maybe you know me. If you're around here, I've been cooking, teaching a lot around Burlington. My name is Mulu Tewelde. I am originally from East Africa, called Eritrea. It's northern Ethiopia. I've been here since 2006 in Vermont. Vermont is my second home. And yeah, tonight we're going to do very simple and delicious veggie, curry veggie, or in Amharic we call it alicha. Alicha means not something spicy. We make turmeric or curry seasoning. So it's very simple, but you could, if you are, if you are vegetarian or vegan, this is a really good dishes. Side dishes or main dishes. So I'm going to show you what we have. So we're going to use celery. I hope you're going to cook with me today. I don't know if you already brought the ingredient. If you have any question, please feel free to post or chat, ask. So we need celery, cabbage. This is medium and nice. Everything is washed already. We have carrot, any carrot like this kind we have for now. And we need onion, 2 medium onion is good. For 6 serving, we're cooking right now for 6 serving. So we need potato, of course, we need jalapeno and rosemary, and we need curry and turmeric, salt and pepper and oil. So it's very simple. If you don't even have the same veggie, you can cook with me with a little different veggie if you have in your fridge. So we're going to start with onion, which is I cannot cook without onion. So always onion is around. And garlic and ginger. Okay, so I'm going to start chopping the onion. So we have 2 medium onion. I hope you can learn something tonight from me. I know everybody use different way, but I'm going to show you how I chop my onion. So this is not very diced. You will see how I'll do it. Okay, there we go. So yeah, and thank you for coming. It's a beautiful day outside, but if you are inside, don't feel bad. You're going to enjoy my cooking class. Okay, so I'm just peeling the skin for now. Let's do this here. Excellent. There we go. Hear me well, please ask. I can speak a little louder. Sometimes when you have the mask, we don't speak louder. Plus, I have some accent, so if you don't understand, please don't pass it. Ask me. I can explain you again.
Nancy asked if you can use red cabbage instead of green cabbage.
Yes, you can use red cabbage. You can even use different, like, for example, if you have zucchini, squash, any veggie, you can make the same way I'm going to do today. So yes, so the onion is already peeled. I cut them in 4, so I am going to chop them. So I'm going to put a little bit bigger. It's not diced today, just a bit. There we go. Ooh, the knife is perfect. I don't have this kind of knife at home.
We sharpened them all last week.
Oh,
They're all
thank you.
nice and sharp. Yep.
I can tell that because even though I have good knife, but not like this. There we go. So let us know, where are you watching me from? Where, I mean, if you're watching me from Burlington area, from different states or different country, please do it in the chat and let us know where you're watching us. Okay, it says going better. So the onion is ready. So I have a big pot, but you can use medium, smaller than this, but this is we have for tonight. So I'm going to put the onion in the pot for now. Then we're going to chop the carrot and we're going to put together in the straw. There we go. Excellent. Perfect. So I'm going to peel my carrots. I know some people, they don't peel carrots if they wash them, but I peel them. So let's do it.
We've got Vancouver, we've got Boston, we have Washington, D.C. so far. So no one from Vermont yet.
Boy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoever is watching us from Canada, welcome. From D.C., Boston, all of you, welcome. That's why I always say food is connecting people. So imagine, look at you are from all over, and because of the food we are connected. So I appreciate for you spending time here. And yeah, maybe you are local, you will have Ethiopian Eritrean restaurant around, especially in DC. So this is Vermont way. How we cook like Vermont style Ethiopian cooking and Eritrean.
Yeah, it's been sort of a silver lining of the pandemic of being able to offer these classes to people that are not just in our area, which is fun.
This is amazing. I really admire City Market. Oh, by the way, thank you for having me. I always should say in the beginning, I'm enjoying City Market for allowed me to come here and share my culture, my food here. So I appreciate for City Market invite me here. I've been cooking for 5 years here, and it's 5 years and plus, because it doesn't seem like that. It's soon the time go fly. There we go. So I peel the carrots. It's already washed. So I'm going to chop them.
We love having you come and cook with us.
Oh, thank
and
you.
For people that are in the area, Mulu will be doing an outdoor class with us later in the summer. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Actually,
so I'm chopping the carrots. I'm putting them like maybe 3-inch, or I don't know if you can see it. I'm just putting them sideways. So there we go.
Freya would like to know if you can use a slow cooker or a crock pot for this recipe. Does that work?
We need that toasting flavor, a little bit toasted. So, or maybe you can fry your onion and carrot, then mix it, the potato and carrot. But first you need that flavor a little bit. I never tried, and everything is possible, but the flavor I don't think will be the same, because when you fry the onion and the carrot a little bit, it's not fried, deep fried, but toast a little bit in the stove, that make it different. Or you can do that, just do the basic, then add in slow cook the carrot and cabbage. So maybe. Okay, we have celery to go with onion too. Put this in the side. Yeah, so I have my co-workers gave me the pressure cook, which is, it's really hard for me to do that because I use a lot of, when I make my sauce, I fry my onion. But the best thing I use it is for a taco night. It's put my chicken there for the taco night for my kids. They love it. It worked perfect for me. There we go. Okay, we are almost there. We're about to start. Yeah, so if you in Vermont, in Burlington, where I live, I do some takeout dinner around here locally. So I'm serving once a month. It's called O'Brien Community Center in Winooski. It's really neat, a lot of international food every week, Saturdays. But for now, just pause. They have a little bit issue with the kitchen. I canceled my dinner for this month, but I'm going back on June 5th to do my dinner. And if you are local around here, please follow me. It's Lulu's Kitchen and Catering. If you follow me there, I'm going to post my dinner. So you can have takeout if you feel like looking for Ethiopian dinner or Eritrean Ethiopian dinner. You can pick up from me.
Yep, okay. I will put the link to your website in the chat for everybody.
Perfect, sounds good. So we're going to use celery. We're going to put it with the onion and start it cooking. So we needed maybe half of this. This is nice and fresh. We just rinsed them already. So
had someone from Reading, Pennsylvania, New York City, and Middlebury.
Oh, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Everything smells good before you even start cooking. All the celery, the smell. Let me know if you are cooking with me right now or just watching, and you can do. Hopefully, when you have time, you will cook the same dishes for you, for your family, for your friend. Especially summer is coming. Maybe if you invited for barbecue, take this one a side dish. It's really simple and good.
It's very light, something that's cooked for so long. It's still very fresh.
Yeah, it is.
Annette wanted to know if you could add lentils to this recipe.
It's possible. I never see to lentil going with the cabbage dish, but it is possible. Yes, really. But you can cook lentil with meat. You can cook with okra or with collard green. But with cabbage, I never see it, but it's possible. Let me know. Try them and let me know, Annette. Okay, so I just put my celery and onion together. So we're going to put it in the stove right now. Excuse me, I'm noisy a little bit. So our stove is ready. I'm going to put it without no oil in the beginning. Let's have a little bit toasted. Then we're going to add oil. So until we do that, we can chop our garlic and ginger. We're going to use ginger and garlic.
Yeah, and we've cut this recipe in half from the original version because normally when we cook together, we're making so many servings. So you'll notice that it says you'll need a large pot, but you probably won't need quite as large of a pot as what calls for, because that was when we did 12 servings.
Exactly, and I miss that because I like when people ask and we share the food after we cook together, but hopefully it will come one day. It's getting there, it's getting there. So we have ginger. I'm going to peel them and chop them right now. So I'm using the potato peeler, but you can use spoon if you want to peel your ginger, or both ways. In fact, I learned from someone around here when I was here. So if you have spoon, you can use it for peeling. In fact, it doesn't take a lot of skin, like if you use a spoon. So yeah, I'm just going to share that with you because I learned from someone doing that. So. But if you want very fast and easier, I guess a potato peeler is work quicker.
Somebody asks if you're going to do a session on injera making again, and we can definitely talk about that later in the fall, hopefully.
Yeah, maybe in the fall, because as Carrie mentioned, City Market, they do outdoor cooking class for summer. I have one day, I don't know the date yet, but we'll post it soon. So I don't think it's convenient to do injera outdoor. So it's in the fall, hopefully. But if you go to my website, I may have before that cooking class in different area. So yeah, we just did cooking injera class in March or April.
Yeah, I'm looking to see. I think we might have put that video up, and if not, it will be going up soon. So I can post the link.
Yeah,
there it is. Yeah, we actually did an injera live stream class. So I will post the link to our virtual classes page in the chat, and it's about halfway or like, you know, 5 or 6 videos down the page, you'll see.
Yeah, and always please email me, or Carrie should put my email there. So email me if you have question, if you want any starter, if you live around here, I can give you starter and you can start Eritrea yourself. So I'm always here to help. And yeah, so I'm smashing the girl. Sorry, again. Okay. Yeah. So, I'm, like I mentioned earlier, I'm originally from Eritrea. Ethiopian and Eritrean they have mostly the same culture, same food, mostly same traditional. So, just house to house, the way they cook it, or maybe different area like the south and north. Like here, they have the south and the north, different. If you cook beef, you cook a different way in the north and the south, something like that. It's different. Other than that, we have the same food. So we eat a lot of veggie. It's not because trying to be in diet or to be healthy. It's not that's why we eat veggie, because meat is expensive. So you eat meat maybe weekend or occasion. You don't eat like daily the meat. So the veggie, we eat collard green, cabbage, a lot of lentils. So a lot of people, yeah, we eat a lot of veggie there. And we have a lot of fasting, like Lent. So you don't eat dairy or meat. So that's another thing. We eat a lot of veggie for the year. We have like a lot of months for fasting. Okay, so I'm just going to check out on it. It's looking good. It smells good. Okay, let's use this one for the spoon. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to dice our garlic. Just peel them. There we go. Okay, we need the ginger. So we're going to do the same thing, more smaller, but getting nice and good. I'm so happy with the knife because it makes more. I look like I'm faster.
Your knife skills are fantastic.
Yeah. So how I start cooking is what I can. Before, I never went to school for cooking. Just I want to share something a little bit about me. How I start cooking and serving for customers around here. Because of the customers, I'm doing it again and again and again. I have awesome customers. I really appreciate your support. So I was here. I moved from Canada, Montreal. I was in Montreal. First time I came, I was in Montreal. So when I moved to Vermont, I met a woman and she told me my son is in Ethiopia. And I said, wow, can he bring me some spicy? You know, our main spicy called berbere. Berbere is a chili powder with a lot of ingredients, with a lot of seasoning. It's a powder. I'm going to show you 1 second. We're not going to use it tonight, but just you want to see it. This is a powder called berbere. So we use it a lot, almost daily for cooking. So I'm going to show you something with berbere, what we can do with this one soon. Anyway, so I asked her, can he bring me some spicy? And she said, oh, sure. Here we go, his number. And then she told me, you can contact him and he can bring you some spicy. I contacted him, he got me what I want. Then he asked me a week later, oh, would you please cook for me? I just need some vegetarian dishes, Ethiopian, I miss the food. I said, sure, I would love to. I wasn't like, I never cook for a lot of people. Then I cooked for him. I did it with joy, with love, you know. Then I say, okay, I'll pay you money. I say, sure. Anyway, then I did it. Then the people love the food. luckily. Then they say, oh, can I give to my friend? He want another dinner because he has a party. He has birthday party. Then it's extended, like people calling me almost every week. Oh, can you cook for me? Can you cook for me? Oh, well, sure, sure. I never think when I was, everybody have dream, everybody have wish. I never think I'm going to cook food and serve food. The only thing is I love sharing food with people. That I know.
So Annette asks, is there oil or water in the pot yet?
Right now, no oil, no water. It's nothing. Soon we're going, after a little bit, the onion have kind of sweaty. After a little bit dry, we are going to add oil.
Yeah. So just the veggies right now.
Yes. There you go. Then that's it. Let's keep going. And then we have a good friend around here. She asked us. I have a friend, her name is Alganish, and then she asked us, do you want to serve pop-up dinner in downtown Burlington? Maybe it's called the restaurant Artrice. Maybe Carrie can help me. How do I say it?
Artrice.
Yes.
I'll put that link too.
Yeah, so we did it for 5 years, once a month, pop-up dinner. We have, the first day we have 300 for open house. Every month we have 200, 150 the lowest. Then they closed, they sold the restaurant. Then Alganish and I became, oh, well, this is perfect. Let's be independent. So she has her own business. I have my catering business. She has her own catering business. That's why I start cooking and serving. Yeah, just want to let you know how. Okay, it's getting almost dry, the water, the sweaty from the onion. So I'm going to put oil soon. So while I'm waiting for the oil to do, we're going to chop our cabbage. Here. So I'm going to cut it in half first. There we go. First, you can cut it in half. Then you can cut it in quarter, like half again. Okay, can move this for now. Okay, so you see over here, it's kind of a little bit tight and dry. So I usually remove it. When you cook, it doesn't cook easy. So I'm going to remove that. So when I chop it, you will see it. You can do it very skinny one. So here we go. You can chop it this way. Or if you want a little bit circle, I'm just going to show you for now. You can do one more cut, then you can do it. So basically, how long you want.
Someone asked if we have a session planned for the shiro.
Oh.
I know we've talked about it before. That might be another one to have to wait until the fall if we can meet together, but it's definitely got some interest, so we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
It's the chickpea one, right?
Well, that shiro is everybody's favorite. Almost every household, they eat it daily. It's a chickpea. For the people they don't know what shiro is, it's a chickpea powder with seasoning. It's delicious. It's a good protein and veggie. So now I'm going to show you how it looks like already. I don't know if you can see it clear, but here we go. It's a little bit dry. You can see the bottom is brown, a little bit in the pot. So I'm going to add oil. You can use canola oil, vegetable oil, or whatever favorite oil you have. Usually I don't cook it with this veggie with the olive oil. But yes, we're using canola oil today. And then, yeah, it's getting there, smelling good. There we go. I know I didn't measure it because I'm kind of cooking this a lot, so I know it's already okay. So the oil is on. Let's give it another 5 minutes. Then we're going to add our second. Okay. Perfect. So I'm going to finish chopping the cabbage. There we go. There we go. I mean, if you're planning to make this dish, maybe ahead of time, you can chop everything, make it ready. I mean, sometimes it's the onion cook faster than before you chop everything, so you can do that too. There you go. You can put this one here. Perfect. So I'm going to remove our cabbage in the bowl for now. Okay. 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 Yeah, if you have any party you looking for catering, I do catering, I do delivery. So let me know if you have any occasion and you want to serve my food. I would love to cook.
Annette says, thank you for showing the inside of the pot so I can gauge if I'm cooking it correctly. So it sounds like she's cooking along with us, so she appreciates
thank you, Annette. I know. Thank you. And I'm so happy to. Yes, so I'll keep showing you the path because that give you a little bit what's next, you know? Yeah. Perfect. So, yeah, it looks nice and brown. Yeah, so if you want to cook this one in pressure cook or slow cook, like I mentioned earlier, you can do in fact, you can add your garlic and ginger, then toast it all this, then put it in slow cook, put your cabbage and potato and season and then cover. So that makes save time. Same time will be the taste. It will be close taste to this. Actually, I'm not going to say the same taste, close to this taste. Excellent. So we get in there. Now we're going to peel our potato. Just a minute. Let me just wash my hand. I'm coming back. Okay. So we're going to peel potato. We have big, large potatoes, 3 of them here. So let's peel them.
It might be too many potatoes. I just grabbed a bunch for you.
Okay, just potatoes. Perfect.
You have someone asking about mitten or mitten shiro. Is that
mitten shiro?
Yeah.
So mitten shiro is when they have the spicy. It's when you add the berbere. But when you just plain chickpea powder with the seasoning like garlic and ginger, whatever they put inside, that's called just white shiro, not added anything. But when you say mitten, it's kind of little red, orange instead of red. So red, yeah. So or if you can add berbere yourself if you have not mitten shiro, so you can add berbere just to spice it a little bit.
Sounds like there's some interest in it. We'll have to think about that for the fall. When can we do that?
Yeah, I think a lot of people love it. So I have customers around Burlington. They both celebrate for their 50th birthday. So I thought they're going to order some meat, you know, I was a little bit, so they ordered shiro. Shiro is the one we're talking about. They know before that food, so that's their wish to eat that in their birthday celebration. I say, well, I can make that. There you go. Let's check. Let me wash my hand and check our pot. Okay. So now we can add it our carrot. Yeah. It is nice and good. It's very lovely. Oh, let it smell. Yes.
Somebody asked, if you haven't mastered the art of making injera, what else could you serve this with? Rice?
Oh, with rice, yeah, or bread, any kind of your favorite bread, we can use it, or without nothing, no bread. So you can use it just with a spoon. Yeah, mostly rice, bread. I never tried them with pasta, but you can try them with pasta as well if you have some favorite pasta. Yeah, so I'm going to show you one more time. Our onion is like light brown. I think you can, hopefully you can see it. There we go. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, so I'm going to add our carrot. The carrot is chopped and washed. So the carrot is in. There we go. So give it another 5-7 minutes. Then we're going to add it. Okay, let's finish our carrot. Potato. I have one more potato to peel. And we're going to chop them.
So you're never really adding any liquid to this, right? Other than the oil.
No, you don't put any liquid at all. Yes. You know, it's like cabbage kind of have this. It's not dry. Yeah. If you want bread not to be dry, some people they add tomato. You can add fresh tomato, like chop them and put it. But I think this is the way look good and tasty. There you go. Perfect. So this is peeled already. I'm going to rinse the potato and then I'm going to chop them. Thank you. Okay, so our potato is ready. Then we can chop them now. Perfect. Just depend how big your potato, but this one is a little big, so don't put it very small. Medium size is I'll show you how big you can do. There we go. So I'm going to cut them this big. You can see it. Okay. That way it's not doesn't overcook or doesn't like not cook enough. So make sure it's medium size is good. There we go.
Smells so good in this kitchen already. I wish people could smell it.
Wait until we add our garlic and ginger, yeah? There we go.
I mean, cooking onions is one of the best smells ever. So.
I know. There we go. This is ready. So let's finish chop the two potato. And then we can add our ginger and garlic first before we put our cabbage. There we go. Gluten-free injera without no wheat. You can add sorghum. I don't know if you're familiar with sorghum flour and egg flour. That's the main flour. F is TEFF, egg flour. And then you can add oat flour. So all these three ingredients you can make injera without adding white flour, so it would be gluten-free for you if you are allergic to gluten. And yeah, we eat injera almost every single day, lunch and dinner. So that's our main dish, or main bread, I would say. Excellent. So the potato is ready.
I will say there's a bunch of people downstairs who are really excited for this to be done because they're going to come up and eat. So
tell them if they behave, they can try. Okay, so I'm checking a little bit. It's looking nice, colorful, because you know they have the green and the orange. And look at it. Are you following me? There we go. Great. So we can add our ginger and garlic. So I'm going to add everything and we'll give us good flavor, good taste. Basically, and in the Eritrean dishes, we add in everything these three ingredients: ginger, garlic, and onion. The base is almost the same. 5-7 minutes again to toast it before we add our cabbage and potato, cabbage and potato, but we need jalapeno. This is our jalapeno. I think Carrie brought us one. We don't want to spice it too much, so we're going to use this.
It says one in your recipe.
I know. I'm just adding extra all the time.
We've got a couple of.
That's the problem, I don't follow recipe sometimes. A little bit more ginger, a little bit more jalapeno, which is I should follow, but yeah, just give it more little bit spicy.
We've got those little tiny Thai bird chilies in the fridge if you wanted to add some of those.
No, we good. I'm just trying to tell people how much jalapeno I use a lot. So we can save one of it for the end. One of them I'm going to put soon. There we go. Perfect. So do you have any questions so far? Just feel free to ask me, please.
No, I've been asking them as they come in, so we've covered everything so far. But definitely, people are really into this, and it sounds like people cooking along. So yeah, definitely check out that virtual video of Mulu doing the injera, and she also did the spicy lentils, the yemasirwat in that video. So that's up there already.
Yeah, so I'm going to add our jalapeno a little bit to give it spicier before we put our cabbage and carrots. Cabbage and potato. Sorry about that. Oh, this is looking very, very good. I'm going to rinse my hands since I have jalapeno in my hand. Okay, so while this one is cooking, today I'm going to show you small things after we put these two veggie inside. We're going to make awaze. Awaze, maybe Karish will type for you what's awaze. So awaze is a kind of hot sauce, like you dip in when you have meat or injera, and just that we kind of fermented week or 2 weeks. You put it in the jar, close it, and put it. So give it good flavor. So I'm going to show you how to make it tonight. It's not in the recipe. It's not included tonight's class, but I want to show you something small. If you are local, you can get berbere. You can make this hot sauce at home and keep it in the fridge. Stay longer and longer. You can keep it longer. Let's see. 2-3 minutes, then we can add our veggie. Perfect. So for that ingredient, I think I don't need much this to chop. I'm going to move it.
Do you want a new cutting board, or are you okay?
No, I don't think we need any cutting board for now. I'm just going to put my jalapeno just right here. I'm going to remove some cutting board. No, we don't have. We finished chopping. So there we go. Perfect.
Nancy says that it's funny that I mentioned Thai bird's eye chili. She has a few of those, so she might use those instead of jalapeno.
Oh, yeah.
Try a different pepper.
Yes. The chili, the small one?
The little tiny red one.
Yes, yeah. That one is more hot, so you can make maybe one instead of 2 or 3, because I found them that's more spicy than this one. So, yeah.
Cut them in really, really small pieces.
Yeah.
We did, yesterday was Nepalese and Burmese mosaic of flavor, and it's got one of those in there, and I bit into a piece and it was delicious, but I was like, oh, that was definitely a piece.
I think they use them a lot of that, yeah. So it's ready, this one. I can show you one more time before we add our veggie. So this is ready. I hope you can see it. So I can smell all the ginger and garlic already toasting. So I am going to put all the cabbage. Cabbage is already chopped. Let's see it. There we go. This is very good. Okay. I think I need to stew a little bit because I feel short with the big pot. Okay, this is good. So I'm going to add the potato. Excellent. So I'm going to cover a little bit. Then we're going to season it with turmeric, curry, and salt and pepper. So I'm going to cover it. This one. And then we can start making this all the way. Okay. Let's have, so this is in my recipe, my own, but we can find it. We'll send you if you're interested in make it. So earlier we chopped some ginger and garlic. So I boiled them up here. You can see it, maybe the garlic and ginger inside. So this is a water we're going to use it for this one to mix it. So we don't add any water. This is a little warmer water. It's not hot, but it's warm water. It's boiled already and it's a little cool. So we have a seasoning called, you can use coriander, but this one is fenugreek. So fenugreek is, I roast them first, then I grind them. So we're going to use this one. And then we have the berber. This is our main spicy. So we're going to do, we need a little bit of olive oil and lemon juice. And instead of lemon juice, you can use, if you're adult, you can use red wine. It tastes more, even better. Some people, they put ouzo. I don't know if you know ouzo.
It's like anise, right?
Yeah, so they use that to make it longer to keep it. But I'm going to use lemon instead of all that. So let's do it. So I'm going to have one cup of berbere. Let's start with that. There we go. And while we're doing this, in between, we have to check our dishes. We don't want to burn, yeah? You can put medium heat is good for your cabbage, or a little bit slow. So this is 1 cup of berbere. I'm going to put here. Okay, let me check my dishes, then we continue. Okay, it's looking good. It's cooking. So always better to check it in 5 minutes, just because the bottom is cooking, the top is not. So we're trying to make even. So you just keep checking every 5 minutes. I can tell when I turn, I can see the bottom already. No, mushy. There we go. Perfect. So this is already 1. So we're going to do fenugreek. We put, let's say this is 1 teaspoon. It's very strong because it's roasted a little bit, and it's strong smell, but it tastes good. So we're going to do this. Okay, just give me a minute. I'm having.
Fenugreek almost smells sweet. It almost has like a maple syrup. We used it, yeah, we used it yesterday too for class, and it's very sweet when it's toasted.
Nice. Oh, you mean the fenugreek?
The fenugreek, yeah. I know a lot of people haven't used it before, but it's
nice. That's wonderful. So I'm going to squeeze my lemon here just to make the seed, make sure no seed is inside. Excellent. Before we put the lemon juice, we need the salt. We need 1 teaspoon salt. There we go. And we need lemon. So I am going to put the lemon. I put 2 teaspoons lemon. Excellent. Okay, we need the water to separate it from the ginger and garlic. I don't know if I have spoon to stir them. There we go. So basically, you don't add anything, just water, ginger, and garlic. You boil them. So you don't need to use this one. You just need the water, just for flavor. So I'm going to add the water. This is about ½ cup of.
Yeah, so that's the small pot that you saw on screen when we first started the video is the ginger and garlic water.
Yes, so I'm going to mix it now. I'm going to put olive oil in the top. Okay, let's try different way. Okay. You don't want anything to go in. So, perfect.
Yeah, so that red powder for the person asking is called berbere. I spelled it out in the chat for people.
Yeah, I'm glad you spelled.
Yeah, you can get the teeny tiny spice company, berbere, here at City Market, and you can also order it online, I know, in much larger quantities too.
So it looks very thick, so we need to lose it. So I'm going to add, this is a little bit warmer water you can do. So as we go, we can see how much water. We don't want to be watery. It's very thick hot sauce.
Are you still doing the thing where people can buy it from you, or are you not getting that large quantity anymore? Okay.
Yes, you can tell them I have berbere for sale. If you want some injera, you want to cook this dish, I would love. If you live local, I would love to deliver it. Injera, so I'm going to check this one, check it again, and then we can add our seasoning now. We can make our heat low. We don't want to burn. Perfect. So I'm going to add our seasoning. We have turmeric and garlic. No, turmeric and curry. I'm just, my mouth say garlic, garlic, garlic. There we go. So I'm going to put one. Okay. And then we have this one. I think that it's the curry is so many different curry around. I usually buy them from Costco, or if you want to buy from City Market, they have this brand. It's really good. It's, in fact, they have the same brand berbere too. It's called Ethiopian berbere 12 seasoning. So I don't know if you can see this one. This is curry, but they have berbere in this brand too. So yeah, it's
that brand is Frontier Co-op.
Yeah. So I'm going to put some salt. And then we need some black pepper. There we go. Perfect. So I'm going to mix this.
Hear that sizzle?
Yeah, this will do good flavor.
You can see why we call for a big pot. Now imagine that double. You need a really big pot.
That's a lot of, yeah, but if you have cooking class and they take dinner home, if you have 15 people, that's why I was making first one. That's a lot. In fact, this is a lot for 6 too. You can serve 8 people if you depend how much you eat. Yeah. Excellent. So this is looking good. Maybe I'll show you one at a time how it looks like so far. So this is it. I hope you can see it. There we go. Perfect. So let's finish mix this spicy. Okay, we're going to add some olive oil soon. So it's almost there, so you can see how this is kind of thick. I'm going to add a little bit of water, then you can see how the different can do.
Yeah, so for the person in chat who can't see the spelling, it's spelled B-E-R-B-E-R-E, berbere. And it's not sour in taste, it's very spicy. It's a chili powder based with a bunch of other seasonings in it.
Yeah.
B-E-R-B-E-R-E.
Okay, this is looking good so far.
You can find it at City Market, you can buy it from Mulu if you're in the area, and you can also find it online in a bunch of different places as well.
Yes. Okay, I think this is perfect now. This is how it looks like. You can see it. So I'm going to add the olive oil, then we'll see it. Perfect. So I'm going to do. Okay. So if you have some veggie or some meat, even chicken, any kind of fish, you can marinate it with this if you want, or you can eat it as side deep in like in the top. You can eat it.
But it is like a hot sauce. It's very spicy.
Yeah, it's kind of hot sauce, spicy hot sauce. So this is happening, or you can eat with bread. Like we usually, I'll show you a little bit in Jera how you can do it. So this is injera we make today for the cabbage dishes. This is a gluten-free injera. That's why you can see it's a little bit darker. The other one is. So usually you can put a little bit spicy here. Okay, I don't touch my spoon because we don't want to touch this one in some object like stuff because if you want to keep it longer. So make sure you have clean spoon to use it. So this is it. So I'm going to open my mask. I just want to show you. So you can eat with injera. Just put it this way. There you go. So I'm going to test it. What need more? It's really, really good. I made it and I did it myself.
You did good.
So yes. So this is one way you can eat it, but it's hot. It's not something burn your mouth, but it's just good hot, good flavor. You can taste the fenugreek or the ginger or the garlic because the water is boiling with that. So what we do is we keep it in jar. We can fill it in the jar. Maybe I'll tell you one more before we finish. You need little olive oil in the top.
Almost like pesto. Whenever I make
pesto. Exactly. So it is this way. So if you want to keep it longer, I'm just going to drip a little bit of olive oil. That's it. So you just keep it this way first of all, you don't need to put in the fridge, at least 5 days. Keep it outside in room temperature. You just need to cover it, leave it 5 days. Then after that, you can keep it in fridge. In fact, it stays for months, not just week, or you can use it for 3-4 months. This way, you just need clean spoon every time you use. Don't touch your bread or stuff so that way it doesn't spoil. But other than that, it's a dry, spicy with a lot of seasoning. You can put a little bit of wine if you want to try with that too. It will give it more flavor and stay longer. Instead of lemon, you can do that. So I hope I show you something different. And now it's very simple, but or you can Google, maybe Carrie will write how to spell awaze. There are many people who make it different ways. Some people, they add like bay leaf or basil leaf, like not inside, but they boil them. And then instead of ginger, they use that water too. So I hope you're going to try one day. Okay. And another thing I want to show you, this is a butter. We use it every day almost with our dishes to cook. Mostly we use it for like lentils, shiro, not for greens, not for cabbage, not for color green or kale. But this one is clarified butter. I made them. It's just unsalty butter, but you boil it, then you put one of the seasoning is fenugreek. The same thing, you roast it, you grind it, you put 1 teaspoon, and then you do coriander and garlic and ginger and basil dry too. You boil them, they'll smell a little different. So you can use, if you have a bread, you can use the spicy and the butter together, and then you can eat that way too for snack. This one mostly when we cook Ethiopian meat, like dorowet. Dorowet is very famous traditional food in Ethiopia and Eritrea, so we use a lot of butter. Sometimes we don't even use oil, just we cook it only with butter. Another thing is called zigni, like sigawat. Siga means beef. what means sauce. So yes, what like beef sauce, like beef stew kind of. You use a lot of butter, and the flavor is really good. I always say good. It's just I like it to eat it, and I know people they will taste it and I don't think they will say no. Okay, let's check it out. Oh boy, this is looking good. Perfect. Wonderful. So we're going to add our rosemary in the top to give it a good smell, good flavor. Have some rosemary. I'm going to put it, you can see it. There you go. Put that to it. Good enough? Okay. Perfect. So do you have any question? Again, do you have something to ask?
People are asking again if they can buy, I think the berbere or the awaze from you, but yes, like I said, check out her website. I'll post it in the chat again.
Definitely, just email me and then ask me what you want. I usually sell them with these kind of jars. So I have small, medium, and large. So I can, when you email me, I can give you the option, the price, or what you want. I have berbere for sale, plus I have butter and awaze if you want.
Have you ever found berbere at Costco, or do you just buy like your turmeric and your curry powder at Costco?
Oh, berbere, no Costco. Yeah. Just, I'll show you one from Costco.
Yeah.
So this is because I need a lot, I cook a lot. So this one I use from, I really found it good, it worked for me. This is the turmeric. It's in fact is the Costco brand. And this one is from Costco as well, but sometimes you don't find them in Costco. They're out of stock and stuff. So this one I got them from Asian store in Burlington. They sell them too. So I got this. This is how I cook it. But what we used today was part of this one. They have it from City Market. That's why we use it tonight.
Yeah. We have turmeric and curry powder both in the bulk section, which is great, especially if you want to mix up your own berbere and make a lot of it. So
yes, but in Costco they don't sell berbere. Berbere is you can buy it with this brand, the one I show you, or online. So my berbere is come from wholesale. I buy a lot, like by pound, it's like 60 pound, 20 pound. So it's from wholesale. Some of them is made just in big city, and some of them came straight from Ethiopia. So it's, because I use them a lot, so I cannot buy the small amount. It's expensive as well for me to buy a small one for big meal, because I serve 150, 175 takeout dinner every month. So I cook a lot of food. Hopefully you'll join me for my takeout dinner.
We were talking about it earlier because the local library did the cookbook club that's doing an Ethiopian cookbook soon, and we were talking about going in on a bulk order and just splitting it out into jars, like we buy, 10 pounds, and everybody gets some.
Oh, who said that?
The Fletcher Library. We're doing an Ethiopian cookbook in July.
When are they doing it?
I have to look it up. I'll send you the info.
Because usually I'm part of it. That's why they ask me, can we do it again? Because I used to go on in person. Now it's in the Zoom.
Yeah.
It's a little bit hard for me to be in the Zoom cookbook. So, yeah, it's
We're going to get a whole bunch of berbere and split it out.
Yeah, they have to divide it for everybody. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense because they cannot find a big amount maybe in local. So, yeah, I'm glad they are trying some Ethiopian food. Yeah.
That's a good option for people watching. If you want to have some friends that are interested in cooking it too, you can get a larger amount and then share it.
Yes, definitely. So this is getting ready almost. So there you go. I hope you can see it.
Great. Okay. The color is beautiful because you have that yellow and then the orange.
Beautiful, yes. Yeah, this is one dish, but you can make two dishes, one spicy or spicy lentils, and this one. So two dishes you can eat. Sometimes this is not a sauce. This is kind of side dishes. So you can have any different sauce to go with that. Yeah. So if you don't want to add potato, some people they don't want potato, you can use green beans. Usually you boil the green beans, then roast it different pots, different fry pan. Roast it a little bit, then you can add it almost at the end when you cook the cabbage or all the veggie. So to sub the potato, you can use green beans. Or you just can do green beans and carrot dishes, which is I do for my dinner, takeout dinner. Sometimes I do potato, carrot and green beans, or just carrot and green beans. The same process, same onion, celery, garlic, ginger, then you put carrot and green beans as well. So you can do that. I mean, you can twist it a little bit at home with the same ingredient, but you can twist it a little bit. Yeah.
I'm putting Mulu's link in the chat again, as well as the link to the specific Josh Chat page where you can sign up for your email list and get.
Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It smells so good in this kitchen.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so I will love them. Soon I'm going to show you how we serve them. Too bad, sorry you don't eat with us tonight. But, and hi, Annette, how is your dishes going? I don't know other people is cooking, but Annette says she's joined us for cooking, so she's cooking with me.
Let you know if she's in the
She's still there.
So Nancy asks, my friend gave me a few whole of a spice that she says is critical to the flavor of Ethiopian food. She ground it. It has black seeds, something like kororima or karima.
Oh, kororima. Yes, usually I bring kororima with me because we cook beef, chicken here when the cooking class happening. So yes, kororima is.
It's cardamom, right? Black
cardamom. Yeah, cardamom. So we do it. In fact, did I say kororima, the cardamom earlier for the butter?
I think.
Okay, I say coriander. Yeah. So we use it for butter too. Yes, kororima is really good to cook it too.
Yeah, she's wondering if you take it apart first before grinding. So I think you have to like husk it, right? It's in like.
Yeah, you have to open it. You mean?
The cardamom pod, and then you grind the seeds, right? You don't grind the whole thing.
No, you grind the seeds.
Great.
Yes, yeah, it's really good. So are you making berbere at home, like from scratch? You mean adding everything?
She says that a friend gave her some, and she was wondering. I guess maybe she is.
Yeah, nice.
Flavor.
Oh yeah, maybe we can do it together one day in city market in the fall. I'm going to make berbere with you guys, so hopefully we'll try. Yeah, they have mostly the ingredient is around here. You need the chili, dry red pepper, the dry one, and you need good grinder, and I believe the strong one. Grinder. So yeah, you can make it a powder like good. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to add the left. We have more half of them.
Annette says that Annette, who's cooking along, she says it smells great. I can't wait to try it. I had to turn down the heat a little bit. Yeah,
wonderful, Annette. Thank you. She's a great cook. She picked tons of students in Middlebury. Here we go, Annette. I hope you see this. So this is it. We give it maybe another between 5 to 10 minutes because I can tell our potatoes still need time. And we can test it always. If you think your potato is ready, the cabbage is ready already. So that's it. That's excellent. Give it another 5 minutes. And we're going to test it together. Yeah.
Nancy asks what you do with the niter kibbeh, which I think is the butter, right?
Say it again. What
do you do with the niter kibbeh or niter?
Oh, niter kibbeh. That is exactly in Amharic it's niter kibbeh, but this is clarified butter. Yes. What do I do with this? We cook beef stew or chicken. We call dorowat. It's a special dish, traditional dish. It's a slow cooked chicken. So instead of using any oil, you can use just butter, clarified butter. And then we eat it for breakfast. one breakfast we have this almost pita bread. Then you chop them like pieces. Then you put some berbere and butter. Then you eat that for breakfast as well too. And we have another thing is you warm for fresh injera, then put some butter and spicy. You can eat that too. Maybe if we have time, I'm going to show you now how we can do it. The butter. Yeah, let's see the parade. Yeah, let's try the parade. It's ready, then we can switch it and we can make the injera with the butter.
Sounds like someone else is cooking along to Nancy and says that she's going to do the green beans.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Excellent. Really. Thank you. Thank you.
And if people do cook along, I would love to see pictures. If you want to email me a photo of the finished dish, I love seeing when people cook along with us or cook it later. That'd be great.
That would be great. That made me feel better too. I did a lot of cooking class, and some people, they did cooking for Christmas, for birthdays, and they involved the kids and they send me pictures. I can't believe their injera looked good, their mushroom, we did mushroom. Some people, they did the doro, like the chicken sauce. So it's amazing. It makes you feel good when somebody just saw and learn and then repeat it at home with the family. So that's mean a lot for me. I'm going to taste the potato. If our potato is ready, I'm going to show you injera and butter how we can do it.
Yay. I'm excited.
I know. Carrie loves my Ethiopian food.
Yep. What was the reason that I'm better at eating spicy food?
Oh, yeah. Before even she started working here, she used to attend my class. So I'm going, the potato need more time, but I'm going to taste the cabbage just for seasoning or salt, then we'll go. Okay, I'm coming back. I'm going to add a little bit salt, and the potato need more little time. So we'll give it another 5 minutes maybe, and then we'll see.
If you want, I can also go put that on the stove if you want to show the
definitely.
Trade you.
That sounds good. Thank you, Curry. She always solves the problem.
I'll come back and check questions in just a second. I'm going to go right over to the stove.
All right. Perfect. You can take this and very low. Okay. And then I can bring the perfect. So we can use any fry pan, but we have this one today. I'm going to warm up a little bit heat. So we're going to use, I'm going to show you the clarified butter. And also we can use from the awaze instead of just the berbere. So we can make some snack, how I'm going to show you. Okay, good. So we have some injera here. You can see from far. So I'm going to warm up here. Oh, it's getting hot already. So I'm going to warm up a little bit. And then we're going to put some butter in the top and berbere. And salt, a little bit salt too.
Back, people can ask the question.
There you go. Yes. Let's wait a little bit until it warm up. In fact, you can use with any kind of bread, slice of bread. If you don't have the injera, you can make the clarified butter, and then the berbere. You can make with any bread. You have favorite bread. We do it with injera. It's getting warm, especially when you make injera hot from the pot. When you cook from the skillet, right away you can do this. But if your injera is day old or morning, you can warm up and do it soon. Excellent, I can see. So I'm going to put some butter. There you go. In fact, it's almost done. I'm touching my bread. Okay. I hope you are watching me. You can see it. I can make closer to you after I'm done. So I'm putting some butter on top of the injera. I can hear a little bit cooking. Then you can use dry berbere. I'm going to show you both ways. So you can use dry berbere in the top of this. or you can use awade, the one we made is a pesto kind of. Okay, let's turn off. This is warm. Perfect. Okay, let's take them out. And then we can show them. So this is I put zawade, and this is the one I did this berbere, like that one. Okay, let's do this here. So you need a little bit of salt in the top. There we go. So, like I mentioned earlier, if you want to add, let me use clean spoon. If you want to add more spicy or more berbere, you can just do it. You can see how melting. I'm just showing you again because when you put the butter in the top, it's just gonna be melt because injera is already warm. So this is the way you can eat. It's not gonna be too hot. It's not gonna be too light, but it's just good heat snack you can make. So that's it. So this is it. We have small one here. Let's take it out. Okay. So I'm sorry. I'm going to test it. Next time we'll eat together, but right now I'm going to test it and I'll let you know how it tastes. You want to know how it tastes, yeah? Yeah, so it's injera is warm and good, so you can just eat it with your hand. Oh, one thing I didn't tell you. Everything we eat with hand except spaghetti and rice, we eat with a spoon. But injera, the sauce, we eat with our hands. Salad is with fork, but that's why you have to wash your hand before you eat. Plus, you use the right hand. That's kind of just want to include you. If you are lefty, that's fine to use lefty, but where I came from, no. If you use this, you get punished.
The sauce is spelled awade, A-W-A-V-E.
Okay, let me take this one out and I'm coming back. Thank you. Yeah, so our cabbage is getting ready. So I am going to show you how we can serve, how do we eat. I'm going to show you now. So that way you will have idea how we eat it. Excellent. Let me clean up a little bit around here. Being clean, organize it. Next. So we'll get in there. Thank you again for spending time with me. I hope you learned something tonight. If you don't cook with me tonight, I hope you're going to try. When you get a chance, you can try. Either way, you can switch it. You can add it more spicy if you want. You can just fix it. Let me wash my hands. I'll show you soon. Perfect. So
TV magic, suddenly a plate.
I want to put another, which is the whole injera. So I'm going to show you the whole injera, then we're going to cut it. So injera is about 14 to 16 inch skillet. So it's a big, like this, like pita, and little soft and sour because it's fermented for 3 days. So, but the plate is small. We put this big platter. We put the injera on the bottom. We put all our sauce in the top. We share. We eat together. So, but for now, I'm going to show you a different way because we are going to eat individual. So this is, you can do half of the injera here. And then I'm going to roll this one a little bit and then cut it.
Someone says they're so happy to learn a different way to eat cabbage.
Yeah, of course, you know I work with the seniors, so they eat kosla. I told them, oh, sorry, I don't like kosla. because I eat cabbage different way. So that's true. So a lot of people eat a different way, and I'm glad you are learning this way too. Here we go. It's not bad eating coleslaw, just not my favorite. It just I need a little bit heat. Okay, so we put this one here. So I'm going to put the cabbage here. So we're going to use our hand, and I'm going to bring the cabbages for you.
Yes, and for Nancy, I see your question. We do record all of our classes, and they are posted on our website at a later date. I will send out another email to everyone who was signed up when it gets posted. But you can check out the ones that are up there already.
Perfect. So I'm going to open. Ooh la la. Do you want me to show you before I start? Maybe. I think you want to see it. Let's mix it first. Then I can show you. This is looking good. There we go. So the cabbage is a little bit mushy and everything is done. Was full of fat before, but now it's here. So I am going to scoop, putting the cabbage in our plate. Yeah, we didn't add any water, but when you scoop it, you can see it, I think, come from the cabbage, maybe. So I'm going to put some little carrot, and then we need a little bit of potato. That way we'll try everything, yeah? Excellent, so this is it. And then I have a little bit of jalapeno. Why not add more jalapeno? It's good, yeah? This is for you guys. Hopefully you will taste it. If you need some spice in the side, because this is not hot, very hot dish. Always you have some spice in the side. So I'm going to take this one out. I don't want to put it on the back. Here we go. I want you to see it.
Beautiful.
And then when you eat, you have a bread in the side. You just need a piece. You don't need silverware. This is kind of scooping for your spot. So you just need your hand. You can eat with hand. Bon appetit. And thank you for coming. This is the way we do it. If you have last minute question, please let me know.
Yep. So, it looks so good. I'm so excited.
Excellent.
Yeah. So
it's very fresh, you can tell it's just, everything is not like overcooked or it's not raw, it's in between, so it's really good.
Yeah. I'll leave the chat up for just a few minutes in case anybody's furiously typing last minute questions from Mulu, but Mulu, thank you so much as always for coming to teach.
No problem. I'm happy to be here tonight with you guys, and then hopefully, like I said earlier, you're going to try these dishes at home. Try them. If you have any question, feel free to reach me. My email will be there, and I would love to share different cooking class next time with you. Hopefully you will join us.
Yeah. Yes, thank you everybody. Like I mentioned, I'll be sending a survey out tomorrow. I'll include Mulu's catering website link in that one more time. It's in the chat a few times as well if you want to check that out if you're in the area. Yeah. But yeah, I'm, like I said, so excited to be able to share these classes with everybody and looking forward to in-person as well. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting to talk about.
Oh yeah, check the website. I'm going to be outside cooking chicken with awaze. So hopefully you will come and join me. And interval farmer. Yeah. So you will see the details in the website, and I would love to see you there.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Doesn't look like there's any more questions coming in, so I'm going to go ahead and end the event, but hopefully we'll see you at another class.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Annette. I hope your dishes is turned well.